Okay, so when we are talking about the road not taken, when we are talking about the road, what road we are talking about? The road here means the choice which was made. The choice आपने ली, this road is about that. Okay, so choices का मतलब क्या है? When I talk about the choices, जो अलग अलग choices की बात करें, उसका मतलब क्या है? मतलब कि आपके पास दो ऑप्शन थे लाइफ में, आपने क्या सिलेक्ट किया? It can be very minute also, it can be very major ones also. माइनर कैसे? माइनर जैसे कि मैं मुझे टी शर्ट सिलेक्ट करना था, तो ये टी शर्ट सिलेक्ट किया या वो टी शर्ट सिलेक्ट किया, दिस इज ऑल्सो अ चॉइस. बट कोई भी टी शर्ट सेलेक्ट कर लो, इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, राइट? बट द मेजर चॉइसेस इन लाइफ, फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं ट्वेल्थ में साइंस लूँ या कॉमर्स लूँ या आर्ट्स लूँ, दैट्स अ बिग चॉइस, लाइक, एंड दैट मेक्स अ डिफरेंस. टी शर्ट कोई सा भी लूँ, इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, टी शर्ट कैसा भी लिया, कोई सा भी लिया, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, थोड़ा मैं हो सकता है मैं रिग्रेट करूँ, यार वो वाला टी शर्ट ले लेती तो अच्छा रहता. बट द मेजर चॉइसेस विच आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट, द मेजर चॉइसेस दैट मेक अ डिफरेंस, कि मैं ये वाला कॉलेज ज्वाइन करूँ या वो वाला कॉलेज ज्वाइन करूँ, मैं साइंस लूँ या कॉमर्स लूँ या आर्ट्स लूँ या दूसरे सब्जेक्ट्स लूँ, दैट इज अ मेजर चॉइस इन योर लाइफ, and that is going to decide how your life is going to be in the future. Okay, so this is all about the choices that you make in life. Okay, so children, let's revise the poem very quickly. Okay, so what happens here? The poet is standing on the meeting point of two roads. There are two roads which are diverging from here, and the poet is standing here. Now, from here, the poet has to decide that he will pick this road or he will pick this road. यहाँ से अब poet सोच रहा है कि ये वाला road ले या वो वाला road ले. Okay, so poet is thinking that he will pick this one or that one road. So now आप कोई भी चीज कैसे decide करते हो? दोनों को judge करके कि ये वाली road better है या वो वाली road better है. So how do you decide that? Okay, some people are still joining. Okay, no problem. So how do you decide that this one is better or that one is better? आप इस रोड को भी चेक कर रहा है पोएट और उस रोड को भी चेक कर रहा है कि दोनों में से कौन सी बेटर है. ठीक है, टू रोड्स डाइवर्ज्ड इन अ येलो वुड मींस टू रोड्स आर डाइवर्जिंग इन अ येलो वुड. एक पूरा येलो वुड मींस व्हाट? देयर इज अ द होल फॉरेस्ट, होल सारे फॉरेस्ट के अंदर जो पत्तियां हैं वो सारी येलो हो गई है, पूरा जो पतझड़ का मौसम आ गया है, द फॉरेस्ट इज ऑल येलो. ओके, एंड हियर टू रोड्स आर देयर, टू रोड्स आर डाइवर्जिंग. And sorry, I could not travel both. And as I'm only one person, मैं single person हूँ, मैं दोनों roads नहीं travel कर सकता. And be one traveler, long I stood. So मैं वहाँ खड़े होके decide कर रहा हूँ that which road should I take. And look down one as far as I could. So how is he deciding that which road is to be taken? कैसे decide कर रहा है कि वो कौन सी road लेनी है? He is bending, झुक के, और वो देख रहा है कि ये road कैसी है, झुक के देख रहा है कि ये road कैसी है. And looked down at the road to where it bent in undergrowth. Okay, और अब जितना ये ज्यादा जब मुड़ रही है वहां तक वो देख पा रहा है, उसके आगे नहीं देख पा रहा है कि रोड कहाँ जा रही है, रोड कैसी है. Okay, then took the other just as fair. So now the poet is looking at the other road also, that how is the other road. Okay, so then took the fair other just as fair. So now the poet is taking a look at the other road also, that how is the other road, and having perhaps the better claim. Now what is happening? The poet is finding that this road, the second road, he finds that it is having a better claim. मतलब उसको ये जो second road है वो ज्यादा interesting लग रही है poet को. ठीक है, interesting क्यों लग रही है? Because it was grassy and wanted wear. He thinks that the poet thinks that ये जो road है ऐसा लग रहा है that the road is calling him, that the road is saying road wants wear. Wants wear मतलब road पे कोई चला नहीं है बहुत ज्यादा, तो it seems like ये ऐसा as if road बुला रही है कि इस पे आके चलो. And it was all grassy, बहुत grassy है, बहुत लोग उस पे चले नहीं हैं. Though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. But एक्चुअली हुआ क्या है, लेकिन वर्ड ये भी क्लियर कर रहा है कि दोनों रोड्स में बहुत ज्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं है. जब भी आपके पास क्या होता है, जिन चॉइसेस में आप कंफ्यूज होते हो, आपको दोनों चॉइसेस बहुत सिमिलर लगती है कि यार ये लूं कि ये लूं. आपको कंफ्यूजन ही क्यों होता है दो चीजों में? कंफ्यूजन ही सारा इसीलिए होता है क्योंकि दोनों चॉइसेस बहुत सिमिलर है. सिमिलरली यहाँ पे ये जो दो रोड्स हैं ये दोनों भी बहुत सिमिलर हैं, That's where the poet is getting confused. Okay, so though as for at the passing there and warned them really about the same. हालांकि जो दोनों रोड्स हैं वो पे उस पे थोड़ा थोड़ा वहां पे वहां पे वॉर्न आउट हो चुकी है, मतलब थोड़ा थोड़ा उनपे कोई कोई तो गया है, दोनों रोड्स पे सिमिलर, क्वाइट सिमिलर, बट वेरी मच बहुत ज्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं है दोनों के अंदर. And both that morning equally late. So he is waiting till the morning. दोनों morning में ऐसी की ऐसी similar roads दिख रही है वापस उसको. In leaves no step had trodden black, and he's looking at the both roads, and वहां पे उसको क्या दिख रहा है, बहुत ज्यादा जो पत्तियां हैं वो काली नहीं पड़ी हैं. पत्तियां काली कब पड़ती हैं, जब कोई रोड पे वॉक करके जाता है, राइट. सो जो पत्तियां हैं वो बहुत ज्यादा काली नहीं पड़ी हैं. दैट मीन्स व्हाट, दैट नॉट मेनी पीपल हैव moved on the road, that not many passengers have walked on the road, कि बहुत ज्यादा लोग इस पे चल के नहीं गए हैं, लेकिन कुछ तो गए हैं. ये हमें कहाँ से पता चल रहा है कि कुछ तो गए हैं, यहाँ पे though as for the passing there and warned them really about the same, because the two roads are looking similar, two roads are looking similar about कि उस पे कितने लोग गए हैं कितने नहीं गए, ऐसा थोड़ा थोड़ा बहुत लोग गए हैं उसके ऊपर. But oh, I kept the first war the another day. So now what is the decision that poet makes? क्या decide किया poet ने कि I will keep the first one for another day. कि ये जो पहली वाली road पे इस पे मैं कभी और आऊंगा. Today I am taking the second one. The poet decides to move on the second road. Poet क्या decide करता है कि मैं second road पे जाऊंगा. Let us keep the first one for another day. For example, when you are choosing between two t-shirts, आप दो t-shirt में लेते हो तो आपको लगता है अच्छा मैंने ये वाला सिलेक्ट कर लिया, चलो यार इसको कभी और खरीदेंगे. आपका मन फिर भी हो रहा होता है वो वाला खरीद लूं या वो वाला नहीं खरीदूं, और आप दोनों नहीं खरीद सकते. वैसे ही आप दो रोड्स हैं, दोनों में से दोनों पे नहीं जा सकते, आपको एक ही पिक करना है. बट सिमिलरली आपको दूसरे के बारे में भी थोड़ा थोड़ा थॉट आता है कि यार वो वाला टी शर्ट बेटर है या ये वाला टी शर्ट बेटर है. सो सिमिलरली नाउ हियर पोएट हैज डिसाइडेड दैट आई विल टेक दिस रोड एंड आई विल कीप द फर्स्ट वन फॉर अनदर डे, और मैं जो दूसरा वाला है उसको कभी और के लिए रखूंगा. येट नोइंग, लेकिन फिर भी पोएट को पता है, ही नोज हाउ वे लीड्स ऑन टू वे, उसको पता है कि इस रोड पे अगर वो चल गया तो अब एक के बाद एक रास्ता आता जाएगा, एंड ही विल नॉट बी एबल टू कम बैक ऑन द फर्स्ट रोड. पोएट को पता है कि उसने सेकेंड रोड ले लिया, अब उसके बाद उस रास्ते से रास्ता निकलता जाएगा और आगे बढ़ता जाएगा, एंड ही विल नॉट बी एबल टू कम बैक, वो वापस कभी नहीं आ पाएगा, वापस वो फर्स्ट रोड नहीं ले पाएगा. भले उसके मन में लग रहा है कि चलो यार कभी और मैं फर्स्ट रोड ले लूंगा, आज तो मैं सेकेंड वाले ले लेता हूँ, बट ही नोज इन हिज माइंड दैट ही विल नॉट बी एबल टू कम बैक ऑन द फर्स्ट रोड. उससे पता है ये चीज कि वो फर्स्ट रोड पे नहीं आ पाएगा. I doubted if I should ever come back. He had a doubt that he will not be able to come on the first road again. I shall be telling this with a sigh. So now poet explains कि कभी फ्यूचर में जब बात चलेगी तो मैं किसी को जब किस्सा सुना रहा हूँगा ये वाली बात कि मैंने ऐसे दो रोड थे और क्या किया मैंने, then poet will be explaining what he did. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence. बहुत पुरानी बात है. Somewhere ages and ages hence. बहुत सालों पहले. Two roads diverged in a wood. दो roads थे जो wood के अंदर. Wood का मतलब क्या है यहाँ पर? Two roads diverged in a wood. Wood means forest के अंदर. Okay, wood का मतलब लकड़ियां नहीं है यहाँ पे. It means the forest there. So the two roads diverged in a wood. Now the poet is telling the story to someone else. Poet जो है कि जब फ्यूचर में मैं कभी किसी को बताऊंगा तो मैं ऐसे बताऊंगा अपनी स्टोरी. कैसे बताऊंगा? ऐसे कि two roads diverged in a wood. एक बार बहुत सालों पहले दो रोड्स थे एंड दे वर डाइवर्जिंग इन द वुड. दो रोड्स थे और वो फॉरेस्ट के अंदर स्प्लिट हो रहे थे. And I took the one less traveled by. And मैंने क्या किया? What did the poet do? He took the one less traveled by. He took the road which was less traveled. He took that road जिसपे बहुत ज्यादा passengers नहीं गए थे. And that has made all the difference. और इसी की वजह से बहुत ज्यादा difference आया है. सारी मेरे लाइफ के अंदर जो difference है वो किस चीज से आया है? Because I took the road less traveled. क्योंकि मैंने वो रास्ता चूज किया जिसपे बहुत ज्यादा लोग नहीं गए थे. जनरली हम जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगेन आप शॉपिंग के लिए जाते हो तो आपको शॉपकीपर बोलता है अरे मैडम ये वाला टी शर्ट बहुत बिक रहा है, बहुत लोग ले रहे हैं, तो आपको लगता है ये टी शर्ट अच्छा होगा, राइट? भले ही आपको दूसरा टी शर्ट पसंद आ रहा हो, लेकिन फिर भी यू ट्राई टू चूज दैट टी शर्ट जो ज्यादा लोगों ने लिया हो। आप वही टी शर्ट क्यों चूज करते हो? क्योंकि ज्यादा लोगों ने लिया है, अच्छा होगा। भले ही आपको दूसरा टी शर्ट अच्छा लग रहा हो, आपके ऊपर अच्छा लग रहा हो, फिर भी आप वो वाला लोगे जो ज्यादा लोगों ने लिया है। तो अगर आपने, हो सकता है वो जो दूसरा टी शर्ट लिया होता जो आप पे ज्यादा अच्छा लग रहा होता, तो उससे डिफरेंस आता। सो दिस इज नॉट जस्ट अबाउट टी शर्ट्स, ओके? टी शर्ट्स के बारे में नहीं है, टी शर्ट्स आप कोई भी लो, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। बट द मेजर लाइफ चॉइसेस विच यू मेक, जो लाइफ की जो बड़ी बड़ी चॉइसेस हैं, कौन सा जॉब लेना है, कौन सा नहीं लेना है, कौन सा सब्जेक्ट चूज करना है, कौन सा नहीं चूज करना है, they make the difference and that decides how your life is going to be and that decides कि आपकी लाइफ कैसे होने वाली है। Okay children, so we have completed the poem, we have revised the poem. Do you have any doubt in the poem? Anyone has any doubt in the poem? Anyone just can ask me if you have any doubt regarding the poem कि इसमें क्या हो गया क्या नहीं हो गया, because this is a very very important one. ये जो lines है ना, दो lines, I took the one less traveled by and that has made all the difference. ये lines बहुत बार आती हैं. Priyansh Nahta, you are raising your hand. Do you have a problem there? I'm unmuting you, okay? Just you can ask me regarding your half yearlies, regarding this poem. If you have any doubt, you can just ask me. Okay, I'm not able to unmute you. Wait. Okay, Priyansh, can you please raise your hand again? You were raising your hand. You're not visible to me. Okay, not visible. Okay, children, those who have not turned on their cameras, please turn on. It's Kanika, Ansh, Samir, Ujwal, Ayan. Please turn on your cameras. Hiren, Harshit, Pranshu. Everyone, please turn on your cameras. And anyone has any doubt, you can raise your hand and ask, please. If you have any doubt regarding the poem, regarding your half yearlies, you can ask. Okay, nobody has a doubt. So let's continue with the rhyming scheme of the poem. What is the rhyming scheme of a poem? In the last class we were doing, but we were not able to complete it. The class got over. So what is a rhyming scheme? For example, now let's take any poem. For example, Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Okay, so Twinkle, twinkle, little star is the first line of the poem, and how I wonder what you are, that's the second line of the poem. So first, poem कैसे आपको पता चलता है कि ये poem है? क्योंकि वो rhyme हो रही होती है, right? The star, हाँ, twinkle, twinkle, little star. First one is little star. In the first line we have, the first line ends with little star. And the second line ends with how I wonder what you are. So star and are, they are rhyming with each other. So that makes the rhyming scheme. Okay. Rhyming scheme, for example, let's find out the rhyming scheme of this one. Okay. How do you write here? Just wait. I'm not able to check. Yeah. Okay. So here, two roads diverged in a yellow wood. Okay. So here, the first one is wood. The first sound is wood, so we are marking it A. Okay, I am marking it A. Wood वाला sound आ रहा है, ये A हो गया. Next sound आ रहा है क्या? Both. तो wood और both, इनका sound same है क्या? नहीं है, different है ना? तो मैंने both वाली जो sound है, इसको mark कर दिया मैंने B. Okay, I'm not able to write very beautifully, so just don't mind. Okay, next one is stood. Now see here, wood and stood, they have a similar sound. They have a similar sound, right? Wood and stood. So wood और stood का sound same है. Wood को हमने A mark किया, तो stood को भी हम क्या mark करेंगे? A. Got it? So stood को भी हमने A mark कर दिया. Now next one is could. Okay, so would, stood and could, they have a similar sound, they have a similar rhyming sound. So that's why इसको भी हमने क्या mark करेंगे? A. Got it? And both was B. Here is undergrowth. Undergrowth is again, it sounds with, it rhymes with what? Both. So both, undergrowth. Both is marked as B. So undergrowth को भी हम क्या mark करेंगे? B. Got it? B. So now what becomes the rhyming scheme of the poem? What becomes the rhyming scheme of this text, this one? So the rhyming scheme here becomes, it's A, B, A, B. Got it? I hope that is clear to you all. So rhyming scheme of this first paragraph becomes A, B, A, B. That is clear? So now let's try to find out the rhyming scheme of the next paragraph. Okay. Yeah. So it's fair. Okay. Fair का sound है. It's fair वाला sound. So fair वाला sound किसी से भी match कर रहा है क्या? Would, both, stood, could, growth इससे match कर रहा है? No. So we will mark it as C. Okay. So how do we mark it? It is C. Okay. I'm not able to write it very beautifully. It's C. Okay. Next one is claim. So fair, claim ये किसी से भी match कर रहा है? Would, stood, both, could, growth, fair, claim. No. So it's a D. Okay. It's a D. Where? Fair, where. They are rhyming, right? Got it now? Fair and where. So it becomes a C. Okay. It becomes a C. There. Again, there. So there, it merges with, it rhymes with fair, where, there. Similar sounds. So you mark it C again. Same. And same, it matches with claim. So claim and same. So it becomes a D here. So what becomes the rhyming scheme of this paragraph? The rhyming scheme of this paragraph becomes, it's C, C. Sorry, it's not C. It's C, D, C, C, D. I hope that is clear to you all. I hope that becomes clear. How do you know? How can you now mark the rhyming scheme of the poem? The first one, it is A, B, A, B, because there are the sounds here. Iska kya ban gaya? C, D, C, C, D. That is clear? Now, can anyone tell me the rhyming scheme of the paragraph number 3? Can anyone tell me the rhyming scheme of paragraph number 3? Okay, Kanika is raising her hand. Kanika, I'm unmuting you. Yes, Kanika.
Ma'am, in first paragraph there is lay. So
Yeah.
that will be E.
That will be E.
That
Good.
will be
Yeah, so that is an, yeah, so that is an E.
And then
Okay, so first line में हमारे पास आ गया E. Okay, next one.
the next one is F.
Black. So black becomes a different sound. बाकी सबसे भी different है. इसमें ना तो A वाला sound है, ना B वाला sound है, ना C वाला sound है, ना D वाला sound है. So black becomes
Yes,
an F. Okay.
F.
Yeah.
Ma'am, the day will
Yeah.
be E.
Then
Way
they
E.
rhymes with what? They rhymes with what?
Lay. Lay.
Lay. So lay and they become
Day. Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
And
So
the
it
back
becomes
will
an
be
E.
F.
Next one.
Back
No,
F.
you have a way here. Here
Ma'am,
is
way
it
I
is
have
a way.
already
In the
told.
fourth line.
E.
Okay, so it is an E because lay, they, way. They both have a similar sound.
Yes,
So they become an E. Okay? Yeah.
The next one is back.
And
That is F. It matches with
back
black.
becomes again an black. Okay. So that is also clear to you. ठीक है. So ऐसे हर poem की, हर मतलब each and every poem has a rhyming scheme. Okay. I hope that is clear to you all. हर poem की एक rhyming scheme होती है. And you have to get the rhyming scheme of every poem. हर poem के अंदर हम find करेंगे जो भी हम poems पढ़ेंगे उसके अंदर. So every poem has a similar rhyming scheme. जैसे हम इस paragraph का निकालते हैं. इस paragraph का क्या है? Sigh. Okay. So sigh is sigh in किसी भी A, B, C, D, E, F वाली जो sound है इनसे match हो रहा है क्या sigh? नहीं हो रहा, right? So it's a G. Hence अलग sound है सबसे H. I. So sigh and I. Can you see here? Sigh and I matches here. So sigh and I have a similar sound. So it again becomes G. Okay, buy, sai, I, buy. They have a similar sound, so it again becomes a G. And hence and difference. Hence, difference, they have a similar sound, so it becomes an H. Where is H? Okay, so that's how the rhyming scheme of the poem becomes the whole rhyme. A B A A B, C D C C D, E F E E F, G H G G H. So what do the poets do? They try to write the poem in this way कि rhyming scheme हो उसके अंदर, क्योंकि उससे poem आपकी ज्यादा lyrical लगती है. Okay, so that's how you should see कि कैसे rhyming scheme निकालते हैं. I hope everyone is clear now कि rhyming scheme हम कैसे निकालते हैं किसी भी poem का. सबको clear है ये चीज? Clear everyone? Clear or not clear? कोई भी doubt है तो you can ask again. I guess this is an easy thing. Rhyming scheme बहुत difficult part नहीं है. And rhyming scheme भी हम हर poem के अंदर निकालते हैं, जैसे हम figures of speech निकालते हैं, वैसे rhyming scheme भी हर poem के निकालते हैं. Okay, so you try to find out the rhyming scheme of the other poems which you have. Okay, so let's move towards the next page. Let's move towards the exercise part of the chapter. Okay, let me clear it all. Yeah, so the exercise part of the chapter. Let's move towards the exercise. Question number 1. Where does the traveler find himself and what problem does he face? Okay, I want the answer from you people. I'm not going to answer all the questions. We have revised the poem again. So where does the traveler find himself? Traveler is the poet. Where does the traveler find himself and what problem does he face? Traveler कहाँ पे गया, कहाँ पे उसने देखा अपने आप को पाया और उसको क्या प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी? Okay, Anushka is raising her hand. Anushka, I'm unmuting you.
The poet finds himself in a yellow wood and
Yellow woods. Yellow woods. Wait. So poet is saying yellow woods. What can we write here? In a forest. Okay, yellow wood here means a forest with the autumn season, right? So we can write here the poet finds himself in the forest. Okay. Okay. And what problem does he face?
And two roads are diverged in the forest. He was the
Yes.
he chose the second way.
No, we just have to check कि उसको क्या प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी वहां पे खड़े होके क्या प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी उसको.
The two roads are diverged in a forest that he chose.
And he was confused.
One or two.
He was confused that I should pick the first one or the second one. So he was confused about making a choice. Okay, question number 2. Discuss what these phrases mean to you. Yellow wood. As I told you earlier, yellow wood का मतलब क्या है यहाँ पे? Yellow wood का मतलब पीली लकड़ी नहीं है यहाँ पे. Okay, yellow wood means forest having an autumn season. Forest के अंदर autumn हो रखा है. Autumn मतलब पतझड़ का मौसम हो रखा है. सारी leaves yellow हो रखी है. That's why ऐसा लग रहा है कि सारी की सारी लकड़ियां yellow हो रखी है. Okay, so yellow wood means forest with an autumn season. It was grassy and wanted wear. Okay, यह poet किसकी बात कर रहा है? जो second part है उसकी बात कर रहा है कि it was grassy and wanted wear. इसका मतलब क्या है? कि the path was grassy. Okay, path was grassy and wanted wear. That means उस path पे बहुत लोग नहीं चले हैं. उसमें पूरी घास उगी हुई है. And it seems as if the path wanted wear, as if the path wanted someone to walk on it. ऐसा लग रहा था that is the path wants someone to come on it. The path wants someone to walk on it. Okay, so the path is wanting wear and it is grassy. It is all grassy. इससे बहुत ज्यादा लोग नहीं चले हैं. So इसका मतलब हमारे लिए क्या हो गया कि बहुत ज्यादा लोग इस path पे नहीं गए हैं. Okay, this one, the passing there. Okay, what does that mean? Yes, children, answer. Raise your hands and answer fast. The passing there. What is the meaning of passing there? Where have you got this passing there? The passing there, it is in, I guess, passing there. Yeah, it's in the second paragraph, fourth line. Because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that, the passing there had warned them really about the same. So passing there means what? जो लोग वहां से पास हो रहे थे वो. Okay, so passing there means what? The passengers who were passing on that road. Okay, so we are clear with it. Passing there means what? the passengers who are passing nearby, वहां से निकलने वाले राहगीर. Next one, leaves no step had trodden black. So कोई भी leaf, it was not trodden black. So what does that mean? I've already explained. I want answer from you people, or else I'll unmute anyone. If you will not answer, I will unmute anyone. Please answer me. Okay, Anushka, I'm unmuting you. Yes, Anushka, I've unmuted you. What is the meaning of leaves no step had trodden black? Your voice is not audible. Anushka, your voice is not audible. Not audible, not audible. Okay, Anushka, I'm muting you. I want answer from. Okay, Ashish, you tell me the answer.
Ma'am, leaves no step at trodden black means that not many people go from there.
Yes,
Only
so
some
not many
people.
people had walked on the that pathway. Okay, so the leaves, बहुत ज्यादा पत्तियां वहां काली नहीं पड़ी थी. इसका मतलब क्या है? Not many passengers had walked on the pathway. Okay, good. So next one. How way leads on to way. So what is that meaning of that phrase? How one way leads on to way. Yes, answer children. How one way leads to way. What is the meaning of that? कहाँ पर आ गया ये वाला? In the third paragraph, fourth line. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. Yes, answer me. Raise your hand and answer me faster. Children, we have already done this and okay, Anushka is again raising her hand. किसी और के पास आंसर नहीं है? Anyone? Try answering, please.
It
Okay,
means
Anushka,
that
I'm unmuting you.
he know that he can't he can't again come on that forest to choose the second path.
Yeah, so one way leads on to way means that after one way, another way will be coming. So similarly, what happens in life? एक के बाद एक रास्ता आता जाता है और हम उसी पे चलते जाते हैं and we are not able to come back on the
Come back.
other path. Okay?
Come
Yeah,
back.
so one way leads to a way means that one way leads to another way. That another path comes after first path. So एक के बाद एक रास्ता आता जाता है. That means one way leads to way. Okay, good. Third one, is there any difference between the two roads as the poet describes them? Okay, so दोनों road हैं. Stanza number 2 और 3, paragraph number 2 और 3 के अंदर दोनों roads के बीच में कोई difference है क्या? या difference है या नहीं है? Stanza number 2 और 3, second और third के अंदर जो roads को describe कर रहा है poet, उसके अंदर difference है क्या? Second और third paragraph में वो क्या बोल रहा है? कि दोनों roads almost similar दिख रहे हैं. दोनों roads में बहुत ज्यादा difference नहीं दिख रहा है. Because the passengers out there had warned them really about the same. और उसमें पे बहुत ज्यादा passengers नहीं चले हैं. ठीक है? No sleeves had trodden black in both the roads. ठीक है? So second और third paragraph की हम जब बात कर रहे हैं, उन दोनों में ये जो roads हैं दोनों बहुत similar दिख रहे हैं. That's why the poet is confused. लेकिन जब हम last two lines की बात करते हैं paragraph, okay, the last two lines हैं, I took the one less traveled by and that has made all the difference. वहां पे हमें क्या पता चल रहा है कि जो पोएट ने जो रास्ता चूज किया है that is less traveled by. उस पे ज्यादा लोग नहीं आए हैं, उस पे बहुत कम लोग आए हैं. ओके, सो स्टैंजा नंबर 2 और 3 के अंदर तो हमें ये पता चल रहा है कि दोनों रोड्स ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर हैं, दोनों रास्ते बिल्कुल सिमिलर दिख रहे हैं. दोनों much leaves have trodden black on both the paths. But when we are talking about the last two lines of the paragraph, then we come to know that the second one, the path which poet has taken, it is less traveled. उसपे बहुत ज़्यादा लोग नहीं आए हैं. Not many passengers have passed on this path. Okay, fourth one. What do you think the last two lines of the poem mean? Okay, very easy. This one. What do you think the last two lines of the poem mean? Yes, children, answer me. Raise your hands and answer. Okay, I am unmuting Sameer.
Ma'am, what do you think the poem mean? Ma'am,
Last दो lines जो हैं,
ma'am, the poem, क्या? The meaning of the poem that
not asking about the meaning of the poem. We are asking कि जो last two lines है, I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. That what does that mean? उसका मतलब क्या है? कि पोइट ने क्या किया? पोइट ने फाइनली क्या डिसाइड किया?
मैम पोइट ने फाइनली ये डिसाइड किया कि जो दोनों लाइंस जो है ना मैम, उसमें से क्या वो एक
उसने
लाइन
कौन सा चूज किया? That he has picked one less traveled by. उसने
one
कौन सी
less
वाली
love.
पिक की? उसका मतलब one less traveled by
मैम
का मतलब क्या हुआ? Yeah,
मैम
जिसपे
जहाँ पे
बहुत
लोगों ने कम ट्रेवल किया हो.
Yes, good. So the poet has picked the path which was less traveled. The poet has picked the path on which not many people have walked. Okay. And what is the next question? Where is it? Okay. Looking back, does the poet regret his choice or accept it? अब जब poet जब पुराने में देख रहा है, आपको क्या लगता है? वो regret कर रहा है कि यार मैं पुराना वाला रास्ता ले लेता तो better रहता? Or is he walking on his path and he's continuing? So here the poet is not regretting. Poet को पछतावा नहीं हो रहा है कि मैं दूसरा road ले लेता. यहाँ पे what poet is doing? Poet has picked this path. Poet ने रास्ता choose कर लिया. अब वो इसी पे walk कर रहा है. अब वो बार बार दूसरे वाले रास्ते के बारे में नहीं सोच रहा है. Okay, so this is the way how you should be doing. When you have decided one thing, you should be following that rather than thinking about the other decision. कि मैं वो decide कर लेता तो ठीक रहता. आपने जो decide कर लिया, अब उसी पे आप you should move forward. Okay, next one. Okay, children, the class is about to end, I guess. Okay, these two are easy questions. You can make them out. Okay, we will meet in the next class. That's all for today's lecture. And I hope your half yearly is approaching and you have prepared for that. So just make sure you're preparing well for half yearlies. Okay, children, thank you so much. And we will meet in the next one. Thank you.